Well, what a better way to start the day than a view like this right here. And also launching into episode 7 of the Vanquish project. It's been an interesting month or so around the world, but here at Solaire we've been pushing ahead as we bring you Australia's most advanced home. Well, if you set out to build Australia's most advanced home, you pretty well want Australia's most advanced pool to go with it. So here we have a 10-metre lap pool, absolutely stunning. And we've used an interesting process called photocatalytic oxidization, which is actually a high-intensity UV light that sterilises the water, so you don't need salt or you don't need chlorine, and make the water technically drinkable. So let's give it a try. Tastes pretty good, and to be fair, there hasn't been any kids swimming in this pool yet, but otherwise, not bad. Well, here we are in the upstairs master bedroom ensuite. As you can tell, things have come a long way since episode 6. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about the tiles. We've partnered with a company called Ace Stone and Tiles here in Brisbane, and we've decided to use various tiles throughout the house that are largely a 40% recycled material. They use 60% less water in the manufacturing process, much like these Italian-made 1 metre by 600 wall tiles. Quite a bold statement, but very much a beautiful feature of this home. So this project's been very much a collaboration, and one company that has invested millions of dollars into developing new materials for the building industry is Weathertex. And there's a product here that we're going to talk about today, which is extremely interesting. Weathertex is a timber cladding that we're using for the whole outside of this property. And we're working with it right behind us here. It's actually a 97% timber product, and it's only 3% wax. And it's the only product of its kind in the world that doesn't use artificial glues or binders. And at the end of its life, even with this lead-free water-based acrylic paint, it can be mulched up and turned into wood chip for the garden. During the manufacturing process of this, there's actually 10 kilos of carbon stored in it, which is more than what is required to make it, effectively making it a zero carbon product. One of the other exciting things about this product is much like the timber that we use in our own homes, through the framing, through our kitchens as well, is that it's FSC and PEFC timber, which means there's no virgin material from forest, it's only forestry plantation material. So for a company like Solaire, who is aiming to inspire new generations of building and better ways throughout the building industry, we're actually very excited to be working alongside Weathertex and bringing these products to the market right here on the Vanquish project. Well, further to our commitment to remove and reduce chemicals from the home, since Solaire's inception, we've always looked to find better materials and ways of doing things inside the home. So, like the rest of our projects here at the Vanquish, we've removed VOCs from our internal wall surfaces. The VOCs are volatile organic compounds, things like benzene and formaldehyde. So internally, we use a low sheen VOC-free paint, so there's no smell and no chemicals on our wall surfaces. We remove any polyurethanes from our floor coverings, and even externally on the outside of the house, we use a low VOC that's more weather resistant. Very important for the health and well-being of families in the modern day.